Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Abigail investigation, Ava's killer move, Theresa and Brady busted. Days of Our Lives are then. Suckers can anticipate there to be indisquisition into Clyde Weston's claim. Will Abigail DiMera really be set up alive? Meanwhile, Harris Michaels stops Ava Vitale from committing murder. Plus, Teresa Donovan and Brady Black give in to passion. Keep reading to find out what's coming up in the Peacock Cleaner pieces. Abigail DiMera investigation DOOL spoilers for the week of June 3rd reveal that Chad DiMera points a loaded gun at Clyde. Still, Clyde stops Chad from pulling the detector. Clyde tells Chad that he didn't kill Abigail and that she's alive. Of course, Chad doesn't incontinently believe this as he saw Abigail's bloody body. At the same time, Chad knows that the insolvable happens in Salem, including shocking rejuvenescences. So, Chad might try to probe Clyde's story. Will Chad end up being reunited with his one true love? DOOL spoilers Ava Vitale's killer move Chad isn't the only bone. Who tries to kill Clyde during the week of June 3rd? Suckers can also anticipate to see Ava determined to end Clyde's reign of terror formerly and for all. Still, Harris stops Ava from committing murder. Week of June 3rd, 2024 Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of June 3rd reveal that Melinda Trask, Tina Huang, has a reason for Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring, to not arrest her. Melinda plays the Gabby Hernandez, DiMera, Camila Banus, card. Sloan Peterson Brady, Jessica Surfety, nearly exposes E.J. DiMera, Dan Feuereagle, to Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, and Nicole Walker DiMera, Ariane Zucker. Still, Sloan presumably will end up fleeing before saying anything. After all, Nicole has formally communicated the police. Days of Our Lives spoilers next 2 weeks Abigail investigation, Ava's killer move, Teresa and Brady busted Kristen DiMera, Stacey Hayduke, has a shocking offer for Stephen DiMera, Brandon Barish. Kristen also dumps Alex Kyriakis, Robert Scott Wilson, as 3D goes to bed together. As for Maggie Horton Kyriakis, Suzanne Rogers, her marriage to Constantine Meliunis, John Capellos, officially begins. Days of Our Lives spoilers next 2 weeks during the week of June 10, 2024, suckers can anticipate Maggie's scheme to stun con man. There should also be some information on what happens with Everett Lynch aka Robert Bobby Stein, Blake Barris. Indeed, though Bobby claimed he'd no way let Everett out again, Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, seems to be suitable to reach him. Formerly again, the power of love and detergents can master anything, indeed multiple personalities. EJ vs. Melinda, Xander's history, Clyde's story, Chad cautious Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of June 3, 2024 are in. Suckers can anticipate E.J. DiMera, Dan Feuereagle, to defy Melinda Trask, Tina Huang. Melinda has a retired ace, however. Plus, Sarah Horton, Lindsay Godfrey, connections someone from Xander Cooks, Paul Telfer, history. Also, Chad DiMera, Billy Flynn, doubts Clyde Weston's, James Reed, story. Suckers will also see Maggie Horton Kyriakis, Suzanne Rogers, put her scheme in stir. Days of Our Lives spoilers, E.J. DiMera vs. Melinda Trask DOOL spoilers for the week of June 3rd reveal that Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring, places Melinda under arrest. Subsequently, anticipate E.J. to defy Melinda. E.J. will need to keep his cover if anyone differently is present. Once E.J. and Melinda are alone, some retired trueness could come out. E.J. will blast Melinda for helping Sloan Peterson Brady, Jessica Surfety, steal Nicole Walker DiMera's, Ariane Zucker, baby. Still, will Melinda hang to expose E.J.'s part in Sloan's cover-up? E.J. might have set up out late in the game, but he knows Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, is Jude Brady's, Oliver McClarty, real father and isn't saying a word. Of course, it's also possible that Melinda could keep this to herself and take down E.J. intimately in court. DOOL spoilers, Maggie Horton Kyriakis marriage during the week of June 3rd, anticipate Maggie and Constantine Meliunis, John Capellos, marriage to begin. Still, con man is ignorant that Maggie is apprehensive of the verity. Maggie also has a plan on how to stylish discipline Constantine. So, that will presumably be right as they change promises. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Clyde Weston's story Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of June 3rd reveal that Clyde Weston, James Reed, will have a story. It's teased that Chad will miss out Clyde's story, so this must be about Abigail DiMera, last played by Marcy Miller. DOOL spoilers. Week of June 3rd, 2024 suckers can also anticipate Kristen DiMera, Stacey Hayduke, to have a fantastic offer for Stefan DiMera, Brandon Barish. Leo Stark, Greg Ricard, quizzes EJ about the baby switch. Rafe and Stefan work on a plan to free Gabby Hernandez, DiMera, Camila Banus. Harris Michaels, Steve Burton, tries to stop Ava Vitale, Tamara Braun, from committing murder. Plus, Kayla Johnson, Mary Beth Evans, isn't too thrilled about Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, leaving City on such a dangerous charge. Suckers might also see further of Felicity Green, Kennedy Garcia, Tate Black, Leo Howard, Holly Jonas, Ashley Puzimis, and the other teens. Will being Victor's heir at law go to Xander's head, trouble on the horizon for Zara? Days of Our Lives, DOOL, spoilers suggest that it's only a matter of time before the verity around Alex Kyriakis's, Robert Scott Wilson, maternity shells. DOOL head writer Ron Carlivati lately suggested that suckers need to brace themselves for this secret to eventually surface. A lot will change in the land of Salem, as Xander Cook, Paul Telfer, is set to inherit a ton of plutocrat, not to mention his due spot at Titan. Still, will all this plutocrat and power go to his head? Days of Our Lives spoilers. Zara Cook is in a good place. Days spoilers reveal Xander and Sarah Horton, Lindsay Godfrey, are in such a good place right now. They officially reunited, they're engaged, and living their stylish lives raising little Victoria Margaret Horton Cook, the Kerr twins. Indeed, Xan being indicted of shooting Harris Michaels, Steve Burton, didn't decelerate their romantic reunion down, as Sarah not only believed in Xander was innocent, she defended him and looked for ways to clear his name. Zara suckers love the fact that their favorite couple is riding a high surge. Still, is disaster around the corner? DOOL spoilers. No cleaner super couple lives their happily ever after. No cleaner super couple lives a joyful life, both on screen and in the real world. Everyone has their UPS and Campo in life, and while amassing a vast fortune seems like good news, the plutocrat could go to Xander's head. Heck, the plutocrat and power he's set to inherit would go to anyone's head. Take Alex, as a fine illustration. He's always been a laddie arrogant, but since scoring his pater's granduncle's fortune, he's been a little unsupportable. Xander will also have to run Titan, and work with Maggie Kyriakis, Suzanne Rogers. The two have always had a special bond, but could working full-time affect that? Could colliding with his mama-in-law also affect his love with Sarah? Tina Huang compares herself to her character, Melinda. Occasionally you suppose you know everything there's to know about your favorite day TV star until you realize there's so much further to learn about them. One of them happens to be Days of Our Lives actress Tina Huang, who's stylish known for her part as Melinda on the mega-hit Peacock Cleaner. Keep reading below for everything you need to know. Days of Our Lives star Tina Huang compares herself to her character Melinda. Speaking to Soap Opera Digest in a new interview, Tina sighed that when it comes to the person who has a better mind for the law, she said it was Melinda, for sure. The actress put it this way: have a theater degree. I've a BFA. I don't know anything about the law. I am presumably breaking the law right now, laughs. Now, as far as who has the better judge of character, Tina said, oh, I am. I keep allowing that Sloane is going to do commodity to Melinda. The way that they interact is funny. They re-frenemies. Ever I am like, is she keeping her adversaries close?